Hi everyone and welcome to Royal Caribbean's Rhapsody of the Seas. I've been on board for a 7-night cruise around the Greek islands, and if you'd like to see more, then just head over to my channel. Today in this video we're heading into cabin 7153, which is an inside cabin all the way at the very back of the ship, and I'm going to give you a full room tour of this cabin. Now you can see as soon as you walk in, this room is a lot older than most other Royal Caribbean cabins that you'll see on the newer ships. Now that's because Rhapsody is one of the oldest cruise ships in the fleet. However, it may be a little bit dated, but I genuinely found this a very comfortable room for my cruise. Now first up, on either side of the bed, you've got bedside furniture. Now what I would say is that the drawers here were definitely showing a little bit of age, and there was quite a lot of marks in them. There was one double drawer on the left hand side, and interestingly, on the right there was just a table, so one would assume that there used to be drawers there and they've maybe broken and they've not been fully replaced. Now behind the bed you've got a lot of mirrors. There's mirrors everywhere in this cabin. You'll see that as we head round the room. Over here you've got a chair which functions as probably a half-size sofa, and above that you've got a light and a picture frame. And then as we turn around, you've got a full-length mirror to check yourself out before you head out for the night. On the other side of the room, you first of all have a television on a bracket, so you can tilt that depending on whether you're sitting on the bed or the sofa. Then up here, you've got your first cupboard. First of all, you've got some shelves at the top, then you've got a safe. It's not a massive safe, but it's more than enough for phones, passports, money, all that sort of thing. And then if we look down on the desk, you've got your announcement volume control, so you can change the volume of the announcements coming through into your cabin. And on the other side, you've got some plug points. So you've got 2 US plug points on the left and 2 European plug points on the right. This storage up here, I was a particularly big fan of. I've only seen this type of storage in bathrooms before, but I really like when cruise ships find ways to get more and more storage into what is realistically a pretty small cabin. You've then got your cabin phone for calling around the ship, and then you've got some big deep drawers on either side of the desk. All the drawers on the left hand side here are empty for you to use, and on the right hand side the only thing we need to mention is your hairdryer, which is in that drawer on the top right. So, drawers done. Let's now move over to the entrance part of the room. First up, you've got the main door that takes you outside, and you've got your little spy hole on that, plus a magnetic sign that you can put on the other side to tell your cabin steward whether they can disturb you or not. You've then got your wardrobe over here, which I found that opened relatively strangely, but hey, we're in. Now you've got a lot of hanging space in here. I found this to be more than adequate for a solo traveller for 7 nights. You've got floor length on the right and then 2 half heights on the left. And then if we close that, let's think about heading round towards the bathroom. Before we do, it's worth calling out the 2 hooks on the wall here. I always advise taking hooks onto cruise ships, they're just useful to have. And here is the bathroom. One thing that's relatively clear to me is that this bathroom's obviously been refurbished relatively recently, but I don't think the main room has. You've got the washing line, you've got the detachable shower head, you've got the Royal Caribbean branded toiletries, and when we spin round you'll see you've got loads of storage. And yes, you do indeed have a shower curtain. I was expecting that, to be fair, given the fact it's such an old cruise ship, but I think for the ship's age, it's holding up really nicely, and it's aging pretty gracefully, to be perfectly honest with you. I'll be really excited to see what cruise lines like this do with these older ships, now that the market seems to be in love with these brand new mega monster ships. But anyway, let me know in the comments, what do you think? Would you stay here? Remember to click subscribe for more, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks everyone. Bye.